What is going on, guys? It is January 24th. We're going to do another market review video. So, every single week in the Discord and Telegram, we post our free analysis. As you can see, last week, January 17th, we posted about 11 pairs of analysis completely for free. This is all higher time frame stuff, guys. So, this analysis can be used during the week if you guys are having trouble following market structure. And I'm just going to run through. When you pull up and click on any of those links, you're going to come into TradingView. We published our idea, so you can actually play it forward and see how things played out according to our analysis. We're going to go through all the pairs that we did last week, and I'm going to show you guys the results, talk about what we were thinking afterwards. And this is good practice for you guys if you're doing your own analysis. It's good at the end of the week to review, what your ideas were, how things played out, how well, you closely aligned yourself with actually taking trades based on that original analysis. So let's pretty much get started. So on EU, going into the week, I wrote last week formed a huge bearish engulfing candle. So I'll be looking for continued movement to the downside on the 4-hour time frame is where I see structure the clearest. Ideally, I will look for a pullback and a lower high before going short. So we had this 4-hour trend, very clearly bearish here, broke support, broke the trend line. Moving averages were red over blue. And then we had a confluence area here right around 50%. We had the 200-day moving average, support turned to resistance, and also, this 38 to 50% level. So as price comes into this area, guys, I'm looking to short based on some sort of rejection on the 4-hour time frame. So let's play it forward, see how it played out. So look at this. We had price come up to this level. We had this bearish variation candle, or actually just this 2-candle combination that didn't actually engulf. You could see the wick at the bottom. So this was not our final confirmation to enter. And then we had this bearish engulfing at the top, or you could also just call it an evening star. Could have potentially taken some shorts on this, would have made up dropped about 50 pips, on that move. And then as you could see, this level actually broke, moved to the upside. So going into this week, the analysis on EU is going to be a little different here. Obviously, price came down, rejected 0%, had this doji candle followed by this large bullish candle, and then for the rest of the week, this thing was extremely bullish. Let's see if I can grab what the price was. Doesn't look like I can. But yeah, so this thing ended up going bullish. So the original analysis, did play out. We did reject this level, and then as price broke this, we started to look for buy opportunities to the upside. So that was EU. Let's go over now to NU. Again, let's start and read through the bottom analysis. So on the weekly time frame, we formed a very clear bearish engulfing candle at a weekly level of resistance. That's all this, guys. That's all this playing out. This was a huge weekly bearish engulfing candle. As you can see, the week prior had been very bearish, for the last couple days here. We're on the 4-hour time frame here. I'm expecting a price to head lower this week following a small retracement on the 4-hour time frame. If we get a retracement to the 71,600 level, which lines up with 38,200 fibs, we'll look to short. So as you can see here, I had this 38.2, our fibs were marked. We broke support here, so this was a trending market on the 4-hour, bearish trending market, a downtrend. We broke support here, and I was looking for a retest of this 38.2 level, had support at this level. 2 confirmations there. If I got a third confirmation, I would have definitely been looking to short this. As you can see, price came up, never rejected that level. We actually headed higher, and then we formed this double top at this 78.6 level. Also, this lines up with a supply zone as well, and also resistance. So this was definitely a major level, and I did take a short opportunity right from here. Dropped about 40 pips. We caught that. I think I gave that signal for free inside of the group. So that was the analysis for NU last week. Let's bump over now to Ucad. And again, guys, this analysis is completely for free. This is our higher time frame analysis that we do every single week. You guys can follow this on your own. So let's look at Ucad now. Going into the week, on the weekly time frame, we have been showing signs of reversal, but are still overall in a bearish trend. On the 4-hour time frame is where I see structure the clearest. As long as price is below the 1.28 level and the 200 moving average, we will look for short opportunity. So this was that 1.200 Our 1.28 level was like right around here. I was looking for price to come up here and test this level. This was 4-hour structure, 78.6 on the fibs. If this level broke, I would have started to look for buys. Let's see how it played out. So price came up, bearish engulfing right off of that level. We could have shorted early here, or the best entry opportunity would have been on this pullback because we would have been on the lower time frame here. This thing ended up dropping about 1,500 pips. So this analysis played out really well. So let's go over to Ucad, or USEF, I mean. Definitely one of my favorite pairs is USEF. So going into the week, on the weekly time frame, we are retesting the moving averages, but ending last week with a bullish engulfing candle, bullish candle with no wick, showing a lot of bullish pressure in the market. In order for me to take buy opportunities, we need to confirm the break on the 4-hour time frame. If price closes above or below the 8,900 level, then we will look to short. So this is our 4-hour structure right here. This was our previous lower high. Obviously, we came up here, retested this, rejected it, retested it, rejected it, and then now we were testing this level again. So if price closes below this level, I'm looking to short. If price holds above this level, I was looking to long. As we can see here, price failed to close above this level, ended up going bearish, and then we retested. And then on the retest, this thing dropped about 50 pips. So another potential trade opportunity you could have taken advantage of. Let's go over now to GU. So on the weekly time frame, we formed a doji candle last week, which means we could see a reversal this week. On the daily, we were still in an uptrend, but just formed a huge bearish engulfing candle at a key level of resistance. I'm also noticing a double top in this area, further validating my short bias. On the 4-hour, I'm looking for sells upon a retest of 136,200. So, although I was very bearish on multiple time frames for you guys, I was not looking to actually get in on a short opportunity unless we retested this level. Always look for the retest, and then, on the retest, we would enter to go short. So let's see how this played out. As you can see, price came up to this level that we needed to retest. Originally it did head lower, but we didn't enter at anything. And then price pushed all the way up, pushed very high here, never rejected this level, so this invalidated the trade idea. And then at this point, it looks like we could be potentially forming a head and shoulders pattern here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So we'll drop that in the analysis for this week. Let's go over now to gold. So going into the week, weekly trend bullish, daily trend bearish, 4-hour trend bearish. So overall bullish, but bearish on the daily and the 4-hour. Trade scenario 1, gold has been bullish on the higher time frames, but since its last major rally to 2K, we've seen the daily and 4-hour go bearish. Adding to this bearish transition, we saw major bearish volume from resistance 1930, all the way up from this level. We're waiting for a pullback with structure formation before entering short, target lower towards major support at 1800. So right here we just broke out of this 4-hour trend. We're looking to get in on the retest. Retest would be anywhere in this 38.2 zone, retesting this resistance right here. So let's see how it played out. Price came up 38.2, had this bearish variation here, followed by a bearish engulfing candle right there. Could have taken some short opportunities in this area, about 240 pips. So this week we'll continue to play out the analysis, just how we anticipated it, rejected 38.2, and we'll see if this respects this level and heads lower. Let's go now to EJ. So weekly trend bullish, daily bearish, 4-hour bearish. Trade scenario 1. Overall, this pair has been very bullish over the last few months, but recently we saw a major transition caused by immense bearish volume. That's this sell-off right here. We saw a major break of support at 126. That's this level right there. Now we're looking for structure. We want to see a pullback to test the broken zone and confirm a lower high, looking to short on a reversal from 126. So we just broke the support level. We're looking for a retest. Got the 200-day in there as well. So we're going to look to short, or we were looking to short based on that. Price came up, as you can see, bearish engulfing. Clear short opportunity right there, 70 pips. Now price came up, broke this level. So going into this week, this analysis is going to be a little bit different. To go over to UJ. Weekly trend bearish, daily bullish, 4-hour bullish. Trade scenario 1, price action has been significantly bearish on all higher time frames for a while. Last week we saw a 4-hour and daily transition. Now price action is just above 103,700. Ideally, we want to continue with the bearish trend that has been present for months. Look for a break and retest of 103,700. Enter on a short on a confirmed lower high below. So guys, always remember we are always entering on lower highs and downtrends and higher lows and uptrends. So let's bump up here. So as you can see, we pushed up, broke this high right here, but overall we are still in a bearish trend on that weekly time frame. So if we broke below this support level that just formed, this higher low, we were looking to short this opportunity. As you can see, price came down, tested this level again, then we broke. So now going into this week, we will be looking for short opportunities on UJ, on this pair. To take advantage of this last week, we could have seen this break right here, entered on the retest in this zone, could have carried this down about 30 pips, but the move hasn't played out yet. We're just looking at the overall direction, and this is certainly going to be a nice area. Just formed this evening star. We measure it out, 130 to the upside, 50 to the downside, so definitely an evening star. So look out for some shorts for UJ this week. Let's go now to AJ. Weekly trend bullish, daily bullish, 4-hour trend bearish. So 4-hour trend, broke this support level right here. As we could see last week, we put AJ's bullish on all major time frames except the 4-hour, where we saw price action break a higher low. Now we're looking for a reversal and established lower high near our 78.6 level. Look to enter long and target higher for towards key resistance. So we were looking for price to come down into this zone, hit this support level 79,600, respect daily support, and then go long. So let's see how this played out. Price came down into the 79,600 level, found support, and ended up pushing higher. So this thing ended up validating the trade. A lot of bullish pressure off this area. Entry opportunity would have been right in here and could have rode this up about 50 pips. Last, let's take a look at AUD USD, see how this played out last week. So going into the week, weekly trend bullish, daily bullish, 4-hour bullish. So guys, we're bullish on every single time frame. It's pretty simple. We're going down to a lower time frame, and we're gonna see, what, essentially where we can enter. We're gonna look for entries. Everything's bullish, so looking for bullish entries on this. Clearly on the 4-hour right here, we're coming down into this higher low zone. So looking to respect this 76,750 level last week. Price came down into here, had this big bullish candle, retested, another bullish candle. A lot of buy opportunities last week on this one, up about 65 pips. And then last but not least, we always do DXY. In our Sunday market blitz, we do DXY as well. DXY just shows the value of the US dollar. The weekly and daily trend last week was very bearish heading into the week. And then the 4 hours transitioning to be bullish. So overall, we were very bearish on the dollar. We have seen some rallying on the 4-hour. Current price action is at our daily resistance level. For us to consider safe long opportunities, we ideally want to see a higher low above 9,800. Look to enter long on bullish confirmation. So we're either looking for this to continue this little push, or this 9,800 level was a serious resistance level. So we were looking to just reject this level and to head lower. As you can see, price failed to head higher, evening star right there, and then it just pushed lower, retested this level, pushed lower again. So overall, last week with DXY, it was pretty bearish for the most part. So that's all the analysis. Again, guys, I'll be posting new analysis today in the Discord and in the Telegram. It's completely free. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you could just go in the description. I'll put the link for the free Telegram group, and in there you can get some of our more free services, including the course, including the Discord chat as well. And feel free to reach out if you guys do want to get in on any of our premium services. This week's signals, will be live, 1 to 3 signals per day, and then the trade copier and our full course membership currently is on sale for 40% off, which will include everything. I believe I have everything right here. So trade copier, our account management service, the signals, and then the lifetime membership would waive both of these fees for you guys, and you would be locked in, for lifetime. It's currently on sale right here, so it's currently 40% off. So if you guys are interested in joining Forex League, now would be the perfect time. And yeah, the Sunday Market Blitz will be tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. And as always, thank you so much for all the support. Peace out, guys.